think you guys have kind of gotten in this in-between land where I remember a couple weeks ago we were asking, can you guys stay on the field longer to give the defense a break? Well, now you're getting these 12 and 14 play drives, but they're just not materializing points. What's happening at the end of these drives that's preventing you guys from scoring?
Yeah, again, I think just fundamentally we got to be better, especially when you get down those tight red zone areas. We got to protect the ball. We got to do the right things. We got to be on the right guys, and those are valuable parts of the game. Those points when you get in the red zone, you need 6. You can't kick field goals and think you're going to win all these games. It's the NFL. It's not going to work. You got to score touchdowns. A lot of it looks really bad. We lost by whatever yesterday, but we score more touchdowns than we do kick field goals. I think it looks a little better, but obviously it's a huge emphasis for us.
What does the bye week allow you to do from a mental standpoint?
Mentally, I think everyone should use this time to get away for a little bit. It's the season is such a long grind, so I think you do need to take some days away from the building, spend time with your family, go home, whatever it might be. But football-wise, I think bye week is used to self-scout. Go back and watch all the games, our games, and see how we progress, where we've degressed, what we need to do better, what we've done really well, and just be super critical on ourselves.
Mason, is there a difference in the way that you're seeing defenses play Jalen versus Najee? I mean, lighter boxes, stacked boxes. I mean, what kind of tangible differences can you see in the way that they kind of line up against the two? I'm
not really seeing a whole bunch of differences. I mean, a lot of times Jalen's in there on third downs and more situational, probably passing downs. We're using Najee first, second down, heavy run down. So I don't think they play us any differently back there.
What is kind of the overall self-evaluation of the run blocking at this point?
Like I said, I think fundamentally we have to be better. We're just not playing well enough right now, and we're going to use this time this week to be super critical and assess where we can get better and make those corrections.
Are the holes there? Is the timing off? Are the defenses a step ahead? I mean, is there one thing you can point to?
I mean, a mix of all three, right? I think sometimes defense got the right call. Sometimes we're not blocking the right people. We're missing blocks. And sometimes hole is there, and for whatever reason, running backs miss it. Again, I think it's a combination of all three. And as a unit, running backs, offense line, offense, we got to be better.
Kenny made the point afterwards about how he wants to see guys study more and be more focused on details, especially pre-snap, alignments, things of that sort. Are you noticing that as well?
Yeah, I think we're seeing on our tape a lot of mental mistakes across our offense, and this is National Football League. This is our job. This is what we get paid to do, and for guys to not know what they're doing on a play is solely falls on them. Guys have to know what they're doing. We're given all the tools. We're given the assignments. It's our job to know where we're supposed to be and how we're supposed to do it.
Mason, how do you encourage others to kind of follow along and do what they need to do?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is, for me, by example, right? When helping these guys see what it's like to study. I'm not perfect either. There's times I can study more. None of us are perfect. We can all do a better job. But I think the biggest thing is realizing how big this is. This is our job. We got to know what the responsibilities outside of our family is. This is our family, and we get paid to do a job. We should do it at the highest level, and that includes studying and being prepared to line up correctly, block the right people, have the right technique, and do everything we can to win.
Jason, do you feel like that's the job of the veteran guys? I mean, it's one thing for Kenny to say he's a rookie starting 4 games. Like, if anybody can be forgiven for making mistakes, it would be him. Does it have to be you guys that kind of drive that change?
Yeah, I think across the board, right? Kenny's a rookie, but he's also a quarterback. That position entails a lot of mental prep, and Kenny's done a great job. And sure, he's made mistakes. We've all made mistakes. And we're not saying you can't make mistakes. Everyone's gonna make mistakes, right? But it's the little things, the alignment things, the mental errors, where we're going in protection, blocking schemes. You gotta clean that up, and I think we do that across the board. I think we'll be in a better position.
Erased when you guys come out of the bye.
I mean, as a team, I feel like we can just play a better game, and that's something that we're gonna focus on this week. Just really focusing on what we can do better as a team and just figure out how we can become a better team.
In your opinion, what are those steps?
I mean, we're going to talk about it today and during this week. We got to just really be honest with ourselves and just figure out what we got to do.
One of the differences between Buffalo and Philadelphia and Miami and Tampa was keeping guys in front of you. Even if you gave up
some bigger pass plays, 10, 15 yards. You didn't let them take the top off the defense in those couple games there. Is that one of the big differences in the outcome as a secondary?
I mean, honestly, I feel as if we just have to make plays in all of those games. I think the outcome could have been different. It's some plays here and there that I wouldn't say determine the game, but those 50-50 plays you definitely want to make, and then from there you never know how the game can go from there.
To you, and a couple of guys mentioned accountability. Do you think that's something that needs to be greater in this room, guys kind of look in the mirror, that type of thing?
I think as a team, we just got to hold ourselves accountable. We know that we haven't been playing good football. Shoot, we're 2-6, so it's not hard to see that. We got to figure out exactly what we need to do, and then just go from there.
Is the effort level there?
The effort? Nah, 100%. The effort's there. We're meeting, we're doing all our things. The coaches is putting us in the best positions. We just got to go out there and make plays now.
You mentioned the 2-6 start. Has it hurt confidence? Do you see any of that in this room?
I hope not for nobody. We all talking to each other every day. We're all locked in. We're all focused, and it's like, boom. We know now after this bye, we get the little break. Now we get to breathe. Let's figure out exactly what we need to do to get better. And come on, let's do it because we still got a whole another half of the season left.
Tomlin, any different with you guys when you're going through struggles like this, or does he just keep the same?
He's locked in. He wants us to win. He wants to win for the team. He's a competitive guy, so, we're all just out there trying to win. And I think you can see his competitive juices just boiling because it's like we're 2-6. Nobody likes to lose. I think that's with anybody when you talk to him is like, we got to figure out what to do.
You said it a couple times. There's a reality to being 2-6. Is
Yeah.
part of that reality at the deadline? Maybe some guys are getting moved, or you guys acquiring some guys to try to get better.
I think you should ask the coaches for that because I don't really know the inside information. But whatever happens, whatever we can do to become a better team, I think that's what they're gonna make.
Thanks, man.